Hey guys, it's about beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews. Today we got us a modern times beer. This is Fruitlands Apricot. And this is a sour slash apricot Gose beer. And Fruitlands is out of San Diego, California. So, and this, I got this bottle from Donovan and the guys out there at Servall Liquors in San Diego, or craftcity.com on the internet if you want to look them up. This beer has a heavy sediment in the bottom of the bottle. So I don't know exactly, there is no dating that I can find on the bottle, so I don't know how old it is. It does have 17 IBUs on the back of it, and it is a 4.8 percenter. So another reason to have that dating on a 4.8 percenter. I don't know how old this is, guys. I don't. So with that being said, let's go over and see if we have a commercial description here. Nope, it does not have one on either site. I'll just read to you what's on the back. Fruitlands is a tart, fruity, and frighteningly delicious. The sour, salty based beer lays down the funky refreshment, while a heavy dose of apricot turns the whole thing into a wall-to-wall stone fruit fiesta. It is a marvelous mix of elements that collide with your mouth like a fruit-filled asteroid of flavor traveling at the supersonic speed of party. So, like I said, don't know what the age of this beer is, guys. No dating on this. Evidently they don't date their stuff, or I can't find it on this bottle anyway. So, I would think we would need that information on a 4.8 percenter. Like I said, Donovan, thanks for sending it to me. Like I said, if you know what the dating is on this, or if it's on the case or whatever, let me take a quick look on the beer list and see if it has modern times listed for a date. Nope, they're not listed on the U.S. beer list here. So, we do not know. So, let's go on with the food pairings. This cuisine, it says German, and the meat is fish. Glassware is a stage, which is a slender cylinder type glass. I've got one of those guys, but I don't like using that glass because every time I pour beer in there, with that small glass, it just fills up with foam. And it says here you can use the Wiesen glass, and this is my Wiesen glass. And it's a lot bigger, and I get a lot less foam on it. But a lot of times, these style of beers, they go in these style of cylinder glasses or the Wiesen glass, or a lot of carbonation in there. I don't want to say they're overcarbonated, but they do usually produce a lot of carbonation. And I've just started over the last year of trying some of these Gose beers. And this has, according to what I'm reading and seeing, it has some sour, tart funkiness to this one. So let's get on with it. It says here not recommended for extended souring. Another reason to have the date. Well, let's get the cap off of this one and see what we got going here. I think this is the second modern times beer that I picked up from the guys out there at Servall Liquors. And I'm going to pour this kind of slow because, like I said, I have enough in there for the other half to get her a glass. Be kind of gentle, like I said. I don't really want to disturb all that down in the bottom of the bottle. Yeah, there we go. Over into the light. It's a lighter golden color, and not to the macro lager. But it's pretty close to it. It's a very light yellow color. Let's get a nose on it. I am getting a little saltiness in the nose. A little bit of apricots. Maybe a little lemon zest. And that's about all I'm getting on the nose. Maybe some crackery malt. Well, let's give it a taste. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Donald and the guys out there at Servall Liquors in San Diego. If you're out in that area, go by and tell them Greg said, howdy. Cheers. There's a little bit of sourness in there. Definitely getting the saltiness in there. Big dose of salt. Actually, quite good. Slight hint of the tart sourness in there. Not overpowering. The apricots and the saltiness is standing out more than anything else. And that's typical of the Gose style. A nice saltiness in the base of the beer. And that's done with apricots. I'm definitely getting that. Nice fruity apricot taste to it. Rather nice. A nice summertime lawnmower beer, if you will. Especially if you're at the beach. See, the sun is peeking through again, so let me take this back and pour her a glass and sip on this for a while. Quite nice. A rather very light at 4.8%. No alcohol taste whatsoever. Very easy drinking. A nice beer. You can come in and drink one of these. Of course, this is a 22 ouncer. But you could drink this whole 22 ouncer being 4.8% and still go out and continue to function and not be shit-faced. So, very nice. I'll be right back. Hi guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it probably about 25-30 minutes. Very decent beer. I mean, for the style of beer, which is apricot, fruit, Gose, sourish, tartish, it's decent. I mean, that's a really good Gose lawnmower beer. The only thing I can fuss about is the low ABV without a date on it. Bottle chug. Heavy saltiness in this beer. Just like you take a salt shaker and dump some in there. Definitely getting the salt. A little bit of lemoniness in there. Apricots for sure. Slight tart, sour taste to it, but it's not huge. The apricots and the saltiness and the lemoniness is what I'm getting more on the beer than anything else. So, very tasty, guys. I enjoyed this. I really did. Probably one of the better Gose beers that I've had so far. I'm sure I'll probably find some more or some comments. This is a great one, or this is a great one. So I really like the saltiness of this, and the apricots led a nice fruitiness to the beer. It was decent. The lack of the dating keeps me from giving it an 8, guys. I think this is an 8 beer in a 7 bottle. So that's where I'm going to put it. I'm going to give it to 7, which is a B+. If I was putting a numeric rating on this beer, I would probably give it an 88. That's probably where I would put it. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 86 in the very good range. It is a very good beer. It was a tasty beer. And over to Rate Beer, they say overall 93 and 91 in the style. If I had a date on it, I could see those numbers there from Rate Beer. But without a date on it, I'm going to have to go back and kind of agree with Beer Advocate. more like a B beer without a date on it with a 4.8%. We need to know that. We really do. You wouldn't want to buy this beer if it had been sitting on the shelf a year or two with 4.8%. We'll leave it at there. If you've had this one from Modern Times, Fruitlands from San Diego, California, Sour Apricot Gose. Fruitlands Apricot. Let me know what you think if you've had it, and as always, guys, come on back. We're going to take a look in the fridge tomorrow, see what we can dig up. See you then.